How much of your income are you actually keeping? Well, if you're like most people, the answer is probably not enough. Here's the problem. Every dollar that you make, it actually comes with a hidden cost. Your time, your energy, and worst of all, taxes. They keep climbing the more that you earn. But what if I told you that there's a way that you can actually stop this cycle, keep more money in your pocket, and even make work optional? Well, today, I'm going to show you the secret to breaking free from the trap of trading time for money. And it all starts with a simple shift from earning active income to building passive income. Before we get into it, if you're new here, I'm Dr. Jeff Anzalone, a dentist on a mission to get you to the point that work is optional. I have a free passive income training. Link is below this video. Now, let's start off with your active income. So this line right here, we're going to label this active income. All right. So I started off as a dentist, making a little bit of money. And then whenever you have active income, you have to pay what? You got to pay the IRS taxes. So let's say it's about right here. All right. So you're trucking along, you're making a little bit of money. So this vertical line is what you're making at your job. All right. You're seeing patients, you're running a practice, you're running a business, whatever. You're trading time for money. All right. The taller the line grows, so the more money that you're making, the more taxes that you're paying. That's the way that our financial system is set up. And I've been a dentist for over 20 years. And it's so funny because I look back and, for the first 10 to 15 years, you go to these dental meetings and it's always like, hey, here's a new product or here's a new service or procedure or technology or something that could help you earn another $10,000 a month or 10% or double your income or all these different things. And the thing is, we're so focused on this, the money going up, we're never focused on this over here. So it almost gets to the point where you're making so much money, it gets to the point where is it even worth it to keep trying to do it because you're the way that it's set up, you keep paying all these taxes. So what do? We write off our vehicles. We hire our kids in our businesses or our practices. We contribute to retirement accounts. We do anything, we're doing anything, retirement accounts, hiring our kids, whatever, we're trying to lower this active income, thus lowering our taxes. And we spend our entire careers trying to lower our taxable income. Now, while these strategies work, here's the thing, and you have to kind of step back and look at this. And once you realize this, it's really going to change the way that you think about money. Up, down, you're making more money, then you're doing some things, whatever. You're always focusing on these two things right here. But if you stay in this, if you take a step back and take a look at what you're doing your entire career, you're still stuck in the trap of trading your time for money, no matter what happens. Here's a better solution. Instead, you could focus on passive income. You could do that. To me, I found this about 10 years ago, and they don't teach us this in school, but it's pretty mind-boggling what passive income can do for you. Passive income doesn't rely on your most valuable asset, your time. It works for you, even when you're not out working. When I'm not seeing patients, like today, it's working for me. Multiple different properties out there. This YouTube video, all the YouTube videos that I've made, it's making me passive income. And the best part, the government actually rewards you for earning this type of money. If you take a look at the tax code, it's written for business owners. It's written for property owners. They give you the most tax breaks and advantages if you get to the point where the majority of your income is coming in passively. For example, let's say that you invest in RV parks or mobile home parks or real estate syndications, my favorite real estate investments. These generate passive income without you having to manage anything. You don't have to be on site or deal with the headaches that a normal property owner deals with. You're earning money while you're still focusing on what you know best, your practice or your business or whatever. Whatever you went to school for the longest, you're focused on that. So for passive income, what are some of the tax benefits? I'm not a CPA, check with yours, but let me give you some of the ones that I have been able to come across. These investments like real estate, they come with a ton of tax advantages. Like you've probably heard of this one before, depreciation. These investments, they create what's called passive losses. They don't teach you this in school, do they? What can passive losses do? They can offset the taxes on your passive income. How about that? If we relabel this passive income, there's actually strategies that you could do instead of as this goes up, as your passive income goes up, your taxes, remember your taxes, it's actually going down. But on the active income, it's the other way, right? As your active income was going up, taxes was going up. With passive income, as your passive income goes up, your taxes can actually go down. Well, you're probably thinking, well, how in the world can this happen? Well, here's something that's really great is the new administration. The new administration now, the Trump administration, very real estate focused. They're actually in talks about bringing back 100% bonus depreciation. Bonus depreciation coupled with things like cost segregation studies, you can speed up these depreciation deductions, which can make your passive income continue to move forward without you paying taxes in it. I've got a ton of video on cost segregation, depreciation, bonus depreciation. Check it out if you want to learn more about it. But the thing that I wanted to talk to you today about is just the concept of the more taxes, the more income that you're making now, the more taxes you're paying. But instead, you can start adding, like I've been doing, these different passive income streams. So you can keep doing that. You can keep growing your practice or business, or if you work for somebody, you can earn active income, but you can start adding these passive income streams on the side. And then you have these investments that are creating this money without you lifting a finger. And as those investments reduce your taxes, you're starting to keep more of what you earn. And then you're going to get to the point, and this is great. So this is your active income, and then you have your passive income, and then you have your taxes. Right now, more than likely, all you have is this active income. And then over here, you're probably paying about half of this in taxes. And more than likely, you probably don't have any passive income. That's fine. The goal isn't to, what I had been told to do was to make more money, hence more active income. Because if you keep doing this, you're going to keep trading time for money. The goal is to where this is what I want you to focus on in 2025 is to build a life where your passive income, just get one stream and start building that. And you want it to continue to grow and grow and grow. And then you're going to look up one day and it's going to continue to grow. And if it gets to the point, you don't even have to think about this. You don't even have to match your active income because your active income is, you're actually paying half of it in taxes. So really you may just have to match half of it. Or really the easiest thing to do is just get to the point like I focus on and like I teach, get to the point where your passive income, you want your passive income to replace your day-to-day expenses. So for instance, let's say you've got $18,000 a month in expenses. Well, just focus on replacing that with passive income. And if you want to keep working and making active income, that's great. I encourage you to. We need people. I would rather you go to work because you want to, you enjoy it. You have this freedom. You treat people differently. You treat if you're an employee, you treat your employees that you work with differently. If you're an employer, you'll treat your employees differently. Why? Because it just takes a lot of the stress off. It takes a lot of the stress off. Again, the goal, I don't want you moving forward, I don't want the goal now is just to make more money, more active income. I want you to focus on building a life where your passive income replaces your expenses. And that is when work becomes a choice, not a requirement. Work is optional. I can't do it for you. I cannot do it for you. You have to do it for you. And it starts with a shift, kind of like if somebody's overweight and they want to lose weight, the first thing they have to do in their mind is they have to make up their mind, I'm going to lose 50 pounds. They have to make that shift. So now every time they go to the refrigerator or they go out to eat, they're thinking, okay, I got to lose 50 pounds. I have to make better choices. So with what we're talking about today, if this sounds like the future that you want, I want you to start by learning more about how to invest in real estate passively. Do me a favor. I want you to watch this next video, and I'm going to explain how real estate syndications work and why they're the easiest way in real estate to get started building passive income. I'll see you in this next video.